It's throw all over you.
No, don't say those words, it's recorded. No outrageous laughter when it's not necessary. Get out of your system now if you have. Anybody want to swear or anything like that?
Fuck!
Shit! Sorry. Cut, box. Completely forgotten everything.
Headphones.
It's very embarrassing, but better if you were people I didn't know. Right, here we go. Woo! Okay. Consummate professional. Woo! Right. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh, come on. No, let me see you. Oh, look at y'all right there. Hey, my name is Kiddy Rock, and I love rock and roll. I do. I love it. And I also love all the music and the sounds. I love any sounds. I'm going to tell you today what sounds are. Does anybody know? Anybody know what makes a sound? Hey, and I'll tell you what. It's vibrations. Vibrations. You know vibrations? It's like a wobble, a wiggle, something going back and forth real fast, like a big old bowl of jelly. You know, it's vibrating when you hit it. That's a vibration. When you get vibration, you get sound. And I'm going to show you this. You remember my pop? When I was banging my pop like this? That's a vibration. You're hearing that. Okay. Now, we're going to try and make some vibrations, some sounds of our own. I need you to stand up. Come on, stand up. Come on, come on. Don't be shy. All of you, come. All of you. Come on, stand up. You move a little bit over there. Okay, now we need some vibrations. You move your arm like that. Come on. Okay, both arms. Okay. Quiet, let's listen. Okay, stop. Go on, sit down. Well done. Good work. Good work. Now, did you hear anything there?
No.
Oh, but we had vibrations. Yet no sound. You know why that is? It wasn't fast enough. Vibrations have to be fast enough so you can hear the sound. And we can make them fast enough. We can all do it. Here, do this for me. Put your hands on your throat. Put your hand on your throat. Right there, that's it. Now talk to your neighbor. Go on, say something to your neighbor. Go on, give him a hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh, okay, how about a whoa! Yeah, you feel that? You feel that's vibrations. The wind, the air comes up through your lungs and your vocal cords, makes them vibrate back and forth like a big old ball of jelly, you know. Vibrations. And that makes your voice. That makes the sound. So we can all feel the vibrations in our throats. So now we know what the vibrations are. I'm going to show you something very special. This here is called a tuning fork. And a tuning fork is designed specifically to make vibrations. I mean, it looks a little bit like your fork you have your dinner with, but you wouldn't want to eat with that. You wouldn't get a whole lot in. Now I'll show you it's vibrations. You listen carefully again. Vibrations, so sound. So you listen for a sound. You really hear that? It's very quiet. It's very quiet. And that's because the tuning fork is so small, the vibrations are small. But we can make them bigger. You listen again. You listen this time as I put the tuning fork up on the cupboard. Yeah. You hear that now? That's because the cupboard is a whole lot bigger than the tuning fork. When it vibrates, you hear the sound. And you know what this shows us? The vibrations can move from the tuning fork into the cupboard. And because the cupboard's bigger, as I said, bigger vibrations, louder sound. Now I'll tell you what, I'm going to need a little bit of help right now. I'm going to need your teacher, Mr. Bevilacqua. I'm going to need you to come up here. Come on, we're going to show you some more vibrations. Come on, I'll show you some sounds. Come on, round of applause for Mr. Bevilacqua. Now just behind you, Mr. Bevilacqua, there's that glass of water. Easy now, it's very full. Okay, hold that up. Now you saw the vibrations from the tuning fork moved into the cupboard and made a sound. Well, let's see if we can get the vibrations to move from the tuning fork into the water. Now you have to look real close now, Mr. Bevilacqua. You have to look lean right in. It's only going to be very small vibrations. Lean right in, Mr. Bevilacqua. Yep, you have to look very close. Okay, kiddies, you ready? You watch. You won't be able to see, but Mr. Bevilacqua will. You ready now? The vibrations. Oh! I'm sorry. Hey, give him a round of applause, kiddies. Mr. Bevilacqua, he's a good teacher. Yeah. Okay, have a drink. Thank you very much. Now, did you see that? Did you see that, Mr. Bevilacqua? What happened? What happened?
The water hit hit me.
Oh, it's a big splash. So all the vibrations from the tuning fork moved into a glass of water. And the water vibrated so much that it splashed up in Mr. Bevilacqua's face. So this shows it again, that we can have vibration move from one thing into either our cupboard or our water. Vibrations move from one thing to another. And this is how we hear. I'm going to get my big pot-belly bowl again. I want to get it again. Woo! You know I love this. You know I do. And I'll start hearing. And you hear the big sound from the vibrations of the pot. They move into the air. And the air starts vibrating. And the air vibrates and moves to your ears. And you hear the sound from the vibration. And so this is how we hear sound. There we go. Now, as you can see with our tuning fork, when I hit it, it's too quiet to hear. Sound coming through the air, you can't hear it. But the sound on the cupboard, you can hear because it's a sound. Now this shows us that vibrations and sounds move better through a solid thing than through the air. And I'm going to need another volunteer this time. I don't think Mr. Bevilacqua, he's too wet still. He's drying himself up. We'll get a new one. Come on, what about you there? You there, doctor? Come on up here. Come on, what's your name? What's your name?
My name's Steve.
Steve. Round of applause for Steve, everybody. Okay, Steve. Do you believe me when I say that sounds travel better through a solid thing?
I believe you.
Well, we're going to show you. We're going to show you. Here, take that string. You wrap that around your index finger. You wrap it around there, yeah, 2 or 3 times. There we go. Hold that tight. And you take this string and wrap it around your other finger. You can manage that? There we go. Okay. Move in here, Steve, so everyone can see you. Move in. Okay, now you get your index fingers and you put them in your ear. There we go. Okay. Now lean forward, let that coat hanger dangle free. Okay, everybody, listen carefully for the sound. Okay? You remember what this sounds like? And Steve, you ready? You ready? Okay. Now you try to remember this sound, okay? Here we go. Did you hear that? Wasn't very good, was it? It's a tiny little sound. What about you, Steve?
That was a good sound.
Yeah, was it a big sound? Yeah, okay. Now that's because when I hit this coat hanger here, vibrations move through the air to our ears. Doesn't move very well through the air, you can't hear it. But Steve, put your fingers back in your ear. Put them back in. Now this time, I want you to make the sound when you hear it. I want you to let everyone know what the sound is. You can do that? Okay, here we go. You ready? You ready? Here we go. Bigger, Steve. Big louder. Still go. Keep going until it stops. Keep going. See, it lasts a lot longer than the sound. Thanks a lot, Steve. Thank you. Round of applause for Steve. Thank you very much, Steve. Oh, thanks. I need this coat hanger. I need it for my leather jacket. Now, so we see that sounds travel better through a solid thing than through the air. Okay, I'm going to show you one more thing before we finish up today. One more thing about sounds. As I said, I love rock and roll. You can make music with sounds and vibrations. And what I have here is a straw. It's just a straw. And I cut a little triangle into the end. You see the triangle there? See it's got a triangle? Yeah, okay. And I'll flatten it right out. And see with this, you can get some vibrations and so some sounds going up in between the little triangle there. I'll show you how. You can all make one of these later, but I'll show you how now. You ready? Here we go. That's a sound. I mean, that's a big sound. It's like a trumpet. It's because the vibrations from these 2 little bits of plastic here move on through the air down our little straw trumpet, and you can hear the sound coming out. Now, another very important thing with these vibrations and the length of the straw is that you can change the sound. You can change the note. It's like a higher or a lower sound. Y'all make a low sound for me? Show me what a low sound is.
Ooh.
Okay, what about a high sound? A high. Low. High. Very good, very good. You should all be in an orchestra, in the choir. So, I'll show you a high and a low sound with this straw. Now, be very careful with these scissors. I don't cut my locks. I don't cut my hair. Okay, y'all ready now? Listen carefully for the change of the sound. It's a very high sound. As the straw got shorter and shorter, the sound got higher because there's not as much air in the straw to vibrate. The more air there was, the lower sound. The less air is a higher sound with the vibrations. Okay, so you can all make one of those later on when you get home. But I just want to tell you one last thing. So all remember today that rock and roll music, every sound, every note, is from vibrations moving through solid things, and then moving through the air into your ears where you can hear. Okay, you guys keep rocking. I gotta go. I gotta go sing. I gotta play guitars. I got things to do. But you guys remember what sounds are. Sounds is vibrations. Okay, keep rocking. Keep rocking. Woo!
Woo!